Rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat. Welcome back, everybody. I love that song.
That's so fun.
They say that's the first official disco song. That's the only strike it's got against.
Really?
Yeah, I know. About 1974, I think.
Casey
that
and the
song.
Sunshine Band might take issue with that. What about Rubber Band Man?
But those are after.
Are those after?
Yeah, this is a pretty early song. I would think I was only 8th grade when that song came
Kung
out.
Fu Fighting?
After.
Anybody has any information?
Come on,
shoot it out.
Yeah.
Because we care about that kind of thing. That's right.
I believe so. My friend growing up, Kevin Giles, could nail that vocal. With at the end with the ooh ooh ooh.
Can he steal?
I haven't seen Kevin in 50 years. I couldn't tell you.
Kevin,
if you're out there, give us a call.
I used to be able to touch my toes too, first try.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I went many years without being able to see my toes, so there you go.
Look
I can
at you
see them now, though.
Socks are my mortal enemy now.
Yeah, understood. I'm still wearing Spurs from today.
I know.
So if you hear a jingle jangle, that's me. I was out riding a little bit in the arena today. As soon as we got on, the grandkids and everybody showed up. It's like, oh, great. I got like 2 laps around the arena. And
There's your day.
Well, and
That's all right. You got it on.
well, you know what? I thought it'd be fun to have the kids come down and put them on and maybe take them. But they're both, one's coming up going to be in May, will be 2. And the other one, I don't think till like September will be 2. So they're a little small.
Grasshopper.
Yeah. Well, one of these days we'll get them up there.
Yeah, because we are live on all the streams on Facebook, Rumble, X, Instagram, and YouTube. I'm on YouTube not right now, but you can check for the replay there. Josh Wade put up on Facebook, on your topic of bang for the buck. I see that in certain model handguns, but I have not in my 1911 Kimber Colt Rock Island. But my Remington Rand made in 1944 is the best. That's all.
Rand's good. That's a good gun. It's but that's built to military spec.
Yeah,
it's got those little
Rocked the boat 1973.
73. We got a winner.
Man.
Still in 8th grade.
Kicking the door open there.
Remington Rand is getting kind of on the collecty side, isn't it?
Yeah, the Rem Rand. But you know what? You can still find Rem Rands that have been altered, so you don't really have to worry about it. So you can just go get one. We get them at auction pretty regular that have been, they've changed out the sights and dovetailed the top, so they've ruined them as far as collectibles. So,
Go ahead and shoot them. Still a good gun.
Yeah, it's still a good gun. Go get a new barrel, get it fit, put it in, and have a blast with it, no pun intended. All right, let's get to Robert in Sherman Oaks. Robert, how can we help you, sir?
Well, again, sorry, it's the second phone call. I was going through your catalog. Want to know what by the way, your other caller says he has everything he wants and hasn't bought a gun in 30 years. I'm like, that's a no. I have everything I want, but I need to buy stuff that I have fun because I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So I'm looking at lot number 60 in your up-and-coming auction, Smith & Wesson for a center model 500 stainless steel DA revolver.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a heck of a gun.
Well, you know what? Tell me, I'm like, that is super big, and that seems like fun.
Why not?
Yeah, it is. The 500 is a lot of. Just put it in front of the camera. See if it can get picked up.
But you know what? The guy calling your call, he goes, "Well, I have a 4-inch." I'm like, "Whoa!"
Yeah,
right. When there's not enough muzzle blast coming off the USS Missouri.
Yeah, that's a lot of gun for 4-inch, but. Hey, to each his own, and the one that we have, it's got the compensator at the end.
You'll want the comp.
Yeah, real cool gun. So
no, you know what? Years ago, I was at a gun range in Van Nuys or whatever. I think it's still there, and someone pulled out a 45 Grizzly Win Mag and shot that. I'm like, what is that? I ended up buying it.
Yeah.
A picture's starting to emerge.
It's a hand cannon.
I'm 27 years I've been open. I've said the same thing to everybody. I'm not there for stuff you need. I'm there for stuff you want.
Yeah.
That's how my buddy and I are. We're just like, you know what? Oh, we have all these firearms. It's like, what is just like really just cool? Just like, oh, that's incredible.
Well, okay, I think I mentioned this last week, but in September, grab a hold of something, guys. We have a Coonan.
Oh, man, 357 semi-automatic handgun.
Yep, in a 1911 style.
Man, we had something like that a few years back.
We did. Well, we've sold a few Coonans, yeah. What's that?
How you spell Coonan?
Yes, Coonan. And this is a 1911 style.
Sounds expensive.
Oh yeah, I'd said grab
though?
onto your butts because
They didn't make many of them.
They didn't make a lot, and they are super collectible. And
Given what people are willing to pay for them, I'm surprised that nobody's taken another run at
the
it.
last one we had was like new in box, and I believe it went for about $6,500.
For some reason in my head, I'm thinking Human grab the Kunan.
No,
But you have a gun which is beautiful. It's a historic Colt Commander 38 Special, lot number 185A.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what a history on that gun.
Oh, there's several guns
On
in there
that little pistol. I remember that one that you sold last time. It was a French thing that someone found in a dumbwaiter.
Yeah.
Like, when I went to go, I'm like, oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah. The man that we sold that for came in this week and was very pleased with the whole situation. So, anyway,
Great story.
Yeah, Robert, thanks for the call again.
You guys are great. I was just calling to talk about it. Well, get on the phone and talk to the guys. All right.
Always cool, Robert.
You guys
Thanks,
are
man.
awesome.
Anytime.
You're awesome.
Thanks. Take care now. All right. You know what? We haven't heard from our friend Sean in Covina in a little bit. So here he is. Sean, how are you?
Hey, Sean, how we doing?
I'm doing good, and once again, I want to salute the three amigos of the 2A.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You know, we love that.
Bless you.
Well, I think one of you must have to copyright it before someone else does. Anyway, I probably have an apology to make to one of your friends, and then I'll go over my question. Apologies to one of your friends. I believe you used to go shooting with an M1, your M1 Grand, and some guy with black powder.
Oh, yeah. My friend Mono. Uh-huh.
Well, my friends and I, we may have made fun of him. We may have said, hello there, Pilgrim, in a bad John Wayne accent several times.
Well, Mono's 6'6". He'll get over it.
30 years ago, we did that to you. Sorry about it, but, you got over it.
Yeah, there you go.
Thick skin and 6'6".
Let's go back in our time machine to the 1980s. Battle rifles of the 19 rifles in 5.56. And I remember there was like 4 or 5 gun shows if you go down Route 39, and there was always an example in self-loading rifle in one of the great battle rifles.
Mm-hmm.
You could get of course, I'm saying, and I'm excluding the AR-15, but there was always the GAL, the Valmet, but it had that whole that tube stock that was horrible, but it also had a wooden stock, and then for the FN lovers, there was the FN Cow, which was so-so, and then there's the FNC that was kind of good, and then of course our AK-84 in 5.56, and then of course the AR 18. Now, one of the gun dealers usually told me that the company in Japan made it better because Sterling made it sort of like a submachine gun, so it was looser tolerances. I don't know if it's true or not, but perhaps you probably know.
I've had both.
And of course, there was the Beretta AR-70, no relation to any ARs in 5.56. Right. Unfortunately, they did not go with an M16 magazine, which was bad. And of course, there's the Zig 550, which was related to the Beretta. And I believe one of them, the Swiss put out with an M16 magazine for a while before they said, no, this is too convenient. We got to stop this. And of course, Embo put out a full-size fall in 5.56, which was kind of nice, but a very heavy gun, so you didn't have to worry about recoil. And of course, if anyone got the Unicorn, the FAMAS, not probably the best shooter, but very collectible. Now, my question is to you, is if you're which one of these guns would you like to get to round up your collection? I'm thinking maybe the FNC, because you like the FNs, but which one would you like to get for your collection? And of course, I'll throw in a bonus point, if you're out in battle in the 1980s, which one would you want to have?
There are a couple of qualifiers to this. Number one, do I have to pay for the magazine? Because a Valmet M76 magazine right about now is about $500 each.
Yeah.
And that may be my favorite one, but not at 500 rounds. So, do I have a limitless supply? Can I pick them up off the battlefield?
Come on.
Well, it looks like you're going to the Galil now.
Well, it's really hard to go against a FAL. They're just,
Honestly.
they're kind of the AK-47 of bigger calibers.
Yeah.
They're just.
Are you going with the? Are you saying that you're going to go with the Brazilian Imbo full size and 5.56 over the
no
FNC? Over the FNC.
MNC is a kind of a quirky gun, and I don't know anybody ever used it outside of the movie Heat.
Well, they use them a lot because they before the machine gun ban, they made a bunch of sears, so that the sear is registered. So each gun, you can just buy the sear and insert one to a gun that's already available, and you have a registered machine gun that you can use.
Hey, Sean, we're coming up on a hard break at the bottom of the hour. We got to go. As always, thanks for the call. Good hearing from you. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
God bless you, Sean. Great talking to you.
Okay.
Take care. Okay, you're listening to Gunslingers right here on
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And we'll be back right after this.